Taco Bell. I mean, you don't shit it out automatically, BJs. You just shit it out in a few hours. That's not even what pisses me off about Link. Link's Nair is an actual, like, war crime. Link's Nair committed atrocities in the Vietnam War. I'm convinced. Yeah, Link's Nair. It's crazy. Yeah. I have had Links hit me with Nair point blank. Like, literally, like, not spaced at all. They just threw that shit out at me and were, like, rubbing his nuts across my shield, and I can't punish it. I go for the grab, and I just get hit by up B. Link's Nair violates all of the Geneva Conventions. Spectre, I think back during the Brawl days, Brawl was the bane of your online existence. Takes more willpower than me, Spectre, because Brawl... People who say Ultimate's online is the worst did not live through Brawl's online. I remember one time I had the brilliant idea of trying to play Brawl online with my friend who lived in Japan. And after about like 3 games, I got offline, and he was like, "Why'd you get offline?" I was like, "I can't, the lag is too bad." And he was like, "What? It felt fine to me." And I was like, "Bro, must be fucking nice." I'm sitting here trying to throw out aerials with Marth, and it's like I'm playing Ike with the slow down ability, like with the slow timer. Like, meanwhile, this asshole actually is playing Ike. I mean, to be fair, I feel like online for a kart racer is a lot easier to, like, have function well enough than it is for a fighting game. Because a fighting game, like, everything has to be, like, exactly the same for both players. Whereas, like, a kart racer, if it desyncs, like, okay, someone just teleports ahead or behind a little bit. That being said, man, what the fuck happened with CTRNF? I still don't think NF's online was unplayable, but it definitely wasn't good. I will also still take online's NF existing NF's online existing entirely, as opposed to OG CTR not having online. So, what you have online? Yeah, with the PC version people are making or whatever. Dude, I just want Brawl back. I want to play Brawl on Dolphin with rollback netcode. It's gonna be beautiful. Yo, who wants to play Brawl with me on Dolphin Netplay so I can prep for this fucking tournament? I mean, there is a thing for it, but it's still being developed, is my point. Like, it's not publicly out. Nice. I mean, seems like they're actually working on it, Spectre. I would actually play a lot more Brawl if that happened. The devs aren't the problem, then what's the problem? You should send me that, Hooper, or at least send me the links to download it. Nintendo. Tell that to Slippy. Because Slippy is still up and running. Yo, Matsu. For how long? Dude, it's been up for, like, the entire pandemic. I don't know what you want me to fucking tell you. Like, it's been 3 fucking years at this point. The worst they did was shut down the Big House Online. They shut down Slippery Tournaments. They shut down just the Big House Online. Yo, Marathon. I heard about it. I've never been a Mega Man fan, Matsu, so I just didn't really pay attention to it. Yeah, I'm pretty certain it was just the Big House. You act like Panda still exists. I mean, I guess they technically still do, but Panda is very much like a non-entity at this point. Yo, B4, thanks for the good luck. Am I running at ESA Summer? Well, first I have to get in. I haven't submitted anything yet, but I plan on submitting Crash 2 100% and Jet Moto 2 Championship Edition full season. Then, there's a couple other ideas I'm answering. I'm not going to submit Twins. Joe already did it last summer. And I kind of don't really want to do it for 2 marathons, and I already got it in for pace. I did consider the idea of asking Joe if he wants to submit a bingo race, but I don't know if I feel ready for that. Twalk needs to get in, Rex said so. Sure, there'll be plenty of chances for Twalk to get in. The main one I want to get in is Crash 2. Because Crash 1 and Crash 3 have been in recently. Why not submit the Murderous Sonic the Hedgehog? I've played that. 100% or 80%. For Crash 2, 100%. Absolutely. The other things I was considering submitting was, well, the bingo thing I mentioned, and then possibly a 3 NST 108 race with Merkaz. My only concern with that one is that Merkaz has definitely gotten way better at 108 than me, and I would definitely have to practice a lot for it, but like I guess that would be an incentive to practice it. Pete was mentioning in the Crash server the idea of like some weird funky like dash relay where like we just constantly swap controllers for like, I don't know if I think the one idea was like every donation, another one was like every mini game or something, and I was like, that's stupid enough that I would like to do it. So yeah, the 2 that I'm almost certainly doing are submitting are Crash 2 and Jet Moto 2. I was considering Duelist of the Roses, but I really haven't run it all that much since ESA Winter, so I don't feel qualified to do Duelist of the Roses yet. That would be interesting, Ham. I mean, GDQ took NST full trilogy, which none of us ever thought was gonna happen. So maybe they'll take like an OG trilogy relay sometime. Yo, Violin, thanks for the good luck. Bing chilling. Why do you get the gem on this one? Because the green gem skips all of Castle Machinery. That is a very, very long level. That level is so long that in the Insane Trilogy, even though Castle Machinery has like a skip in the remake that like cuts out about half the level, and even though in the Lost City and NSC you have to do 2 bonus rounds to get every box, it's still faster in the remake to get the green gem. That's how long that level is. I probably could have gone. Yeah, I did drop. I did because Kane insisted that they were about the same speed. And I was like, that doesn't sound right. So I timed it. And then Kane told me I timed it wrong. And I was like, you could literally just look at the video, my guy. Thanks for the good luck. Kane's cool, though. I don't have any problem with him. Just wanted to throw that out there before this turns into some weird beef that I have with Kane that doesn't exist. What the fuck? I'm so good! Me knowing that I muted the Pokemon bot again. Silence and money.
What have I got?
Muting the Pokemon bot and also having the ad incentive program running. Silence and money. I was watching Strawberry's stream earlier after Dale raided her, and he mentioned that he only runs six minutes of ads normally per hour. And I was just thinking to myself, bro, no wonder your AIP is so shit. I'm sorry, man. I'm running 10. Make that fucking bank. Although he did say he's going to experiment tomorrow because he found out the maximum number of minutes of ads per hour you can run is 22.5. Which, first off, that's fucking insane. That's like ads every 8 minutes. But then for the 3 minutes ads, it's basically ads every 5 minutes. And I was like, he was like, he's just going to try it and see what happens. I don't think he's going to stick with it, but I'm just like, damn, dude. But yeah, no, he and I were talking about it when I saw him yesterday. He was like, how's your ad incentive program, by the way? Because mine was just like, definitely felt like kind of worse. And I was like, oh no, mine was pretty good. And then like, he mentioned that he runs like 6 minutes of ads. Like, okay, yeah, that's why. Like, definitely like, that's more pleasant for his viewers. So more power to him, I respect it. But man, fuck you guys, I'm making that bag. 3 minutes every, yeah, that's what I do. It's 3 minutes every 18 minutes, quote unquote, but that 18 minutes includes the 3 minutes of ads, so it's essentially every 15 minutes. And then you have to factor in the delay that ads have sometimes, so really it's every like 13.5 to 14 minutes. Basically, be sure to subscribe. Oh man, I think my really long stream, I think the one where I did the 10 game any percent, I got like 23 minutes of ads off that shit. $23 of ads, rather. That's some fucking bank right there. It looks way easier than it's significantly easier. Zigzagging trivializes it, and then you don't have to deal with shitty NST bounces. What should I do for my first 8-hour stream of the 3 that I owe you guys? I was thinking a 411. Bash to 100%? No. I'm just gonna point this out. Every time someone suggests bash to 100%, I become less likely to ever do it. Naughty Dog Hundo Fecta. You mean the 406 that I did that went back? I do kind of want to run that back, honestly. My CTR and my Crash 1 were atrocious in that. So I definitely would not be against running that back. I see what you're doing, Hooper. I appreciate it. What else is that long? I mean, I could just do a long stream of whatever the fuck I want. But Fect does draw people in, so... Dude, why am I so ass at this recently? 8-hour cat stream. That requires her to not move at all, and that's not gonna happen. Dude, imagine if I was, like, actually good at Twalk. I could probably get 411 more. Maybe not. I don't know. Rex is pretty good. How far off am I from Rex's time in 411? I don't even remember. Yeah, the Splash boards are loadless for games that require loadless now, so... I have the RTA record, but that's because Lamau Xbox. Rex still has the loadless record. I just don't remember by how much. Did I secure Rumble Beta? Yeah. All you had to do was pre-order it. 13 minutes behind. Yeah, and I've got, like, a good chunk that I can just PB in that game off of. Twins loadless. No. Yo, Dale mentioned Rumble in his stream earlier, and I was very surprised that his chat didn't just devolve into people endlessly shitting on Rumble, because that happens every time somebody else mentions it. Violin, that happens when you don't mention KH3. I have seen you just, like, playing through Destiny Islands, not saying anything, and someone will just come in and just say Kingdom Hearts 2 is better than Kingdom Hearts 3, and we're all just like, who the fuck asked? Like, I thought we were playing Kingdom Hearts 1, my guy. Like... I don't need that checkpoint. You need that checkpoint. Yeah, I heard about that, Ham. I actually don't know which is more insufferable. Twitch discussions about Rumble or Twitch discussions about Kingdom Hearts 3, because they both annoy the shit out of me. And the crazy part is that Kingdom Hearts 3 is 4 years old. Like, I don't remember if this was Nintendo's chat or Ames's chat or something. It was some Kingdom Hearts. It was probably Nintendo's, I think. I don't remember. It was someone's chat. I was watching somebody, and I made a joke of, like, I can't believe we have Sora versus Sephiroth in Smash, but not in Kingdom Hearts 3. And someone responded, true, Kingdom Hearts 3 forever mid, and I'm like, I didn't say that. I should finish that crit playthrough of KH3 I started like a year ago. I should probably just start that over at this point. So what you're saying, Yogg, is that we should ban Hero. I do think the language barrier thing is a genuine concern with Hero, but Hero's also not centralizing enough of a character for it to actually be a big deal. Look, I still really like, I think it was Coney's tweet, where his idea was that we should just ban every character that wins a major, and then when we run out, we all just shake hands and go our separate ways. I think that is the best solution. You know how in Brawl they tried to have Meta Knight ban tournaments? I say fuck that. I say we should have tournaments where everybody except for Meta Knight is banned. Bro, I entered mid tiers as Xanadu Origins. That's gonna be so fun. I'm gonna get to play as Wolf. Because it turns out in Brawl, everybody that's mid tier is everybody that's below King DDD. DDD is also mid tier, but you can't put DDD in a mid tier tournament because he'll shit on everyone. It's not that Ultimate players hate fun. They just hate any version of fun that is not their idea of fun. DDD's mid-tier because he gets shit on by, like, well, for one, the two most prominent characters in the game. But also, like, most of the top tiers also shit on him. Like, he gatekeeps everybody below. Like, he beats every single character below him. But, like, loses to almost every character above him. I think the only, like, top-tier matchup he wins is Marth. Which is, funny enough, one of Marth's only losing matchups, the other one being Meta Knight. I just think it's funny that there's 37 characters in that game, and mid-tier starts at character 11. Like, only the top 10 are, like, considered high-tier or above. Man, Brawl is so unbalanced, but I fucking love that game. It's great. I only have to worry about 10 matchups as opposed to 85 of them. Because if you think I don't have to worry about Little Mac and Ganondorf, you're wrong. What the fuck? Oh, Brawl is definitely as broken as Melee, if not more. Brawl is super broken. I didn't want the mask. You wanted the mask. Brawl's the most broken game in the series. It depends on how we're defining broken. It's definitely the least balanced game in the series. If we're defining broken by character balance, sure. If we're defining broken by, like, game-breaking tech, I think you could make an argument for other games. Like 64. And Smash 4. Every Smash game is broken. Let's just throw that out there. Hitboxes. I don't know, 64 got you beat there. You seen Kirby's up tilt in 64? That shit is also a war crime. I'm pretty sure that hitbox also committed atrocities in the Vietnam War. Kirby in 64 should be held in the Gulag. Kirby in 64 is the Gulag. I can't really complain about one move invalidating an entire cast of characters. I did play Meta Knight and Brawl, and a lot of people just lost to Mach Tornado. Not even just like Meta Knight as a whole, just Mach Tornado. I mean, they also lost to Meta Knight as a whole, but like I could just press Mach Tornado and just win the game. Yogg, I didn't know you had a brawler until this exact moment, which brings me back to our earlier conversation. I love that in that Coney video that has like footage of me playing Brawl in 2017. I love that the clip they use is me Mach Tornadoing into a down smash to kill Dexter. I fucking love that. I was like, oh look, that's like one of the only good things I did in Brawl on stream. There's also footage of me dying to Ganon's F-tilt in Brawl on stream while I was playing Meta Knight. And then apparently everybody in the Brawl Discord was saying how terrible I was. I was like, well, fucking yeah, dude. I'm in the Arcadian. That's for people who were never good at Brawl. I was like, you want me to be good at Brawl, like, revive the scene, I'll actually play. Like, right now, I play Brawl whenever it's available, and then I would just play Smash 4, because, you know, that was the active Smash game. It was, AV, I really liked that video. Dude, I'm so hyped for Xanadu Origins. Yo, AV, you should go to Xanadu Origins. Just enter Brawl, it'll be fun. The first weekend of May, Xanadu Origins. It's a tournament they're holding that's, it's 64 in Brawl. Also, Boomfan's gonna be there. I think it's May 6th and 7th. Okay, it says May 6th and 7th, but it says every event's on the 6th, so I don't know what the 7th is for. Oh! Never doing that again. Aw, damn. I was considering entering 64. I'll probably just bring like an N64 controller, but I won't like enter bracket. I'll just play friendlies. But I entered Brawl singles and Brawl mid tiers. Who do I play in 64? Captain Falcon. Well, on the very small occasions that I've played 64, I've tried to play Captain Falcon. If I were to actually try, it would be between Falcon, Fox, and Pikachu. Falcon is so east. Yeah, I agree. Fuck that guy. I agree. It's cringe. It's their second strongest legal Smash game. It is definitely my worst one, even including non-legal ones. Lights Out or Slippery Climb Wannabe Tree. Oh, just don't die, I guess. Haha. Says as he goes for that ballsy ass shit. I mean, 64 is also by far the game I've put the least amount of time into, so that's why I'm bad at it. Dark level. Yeah, this is actually a terrifying level. For as much as I was very saltily saying this level is so easy yesterday while I was constantly dying in it, I actually think this level is pretty hard in the speedrun. Slippery is surprisingly, like, not that bad in the speedrun. It's because, like, with Slippery, you're gonna end up waiting on a lot of cycles anyway. And if I remember correctly from, I think something Tet told me a while ago, is that, like, going for, like, really wacky cycles in Slippery is not worth it. So it ends up being a rather tame level, despite it casually being one of the hardest levels in the game. That's why a level's perceived difficulty differs greatly between casual and speedrun. Because another level that's, like, considered really hard casually, but in the speedrun is, like, considered not that bad, is Piston It Away. Crash 2. Like, Piston is only really scary because if you die in it, it just kills the run. But in terms of, like, actual execution, the level's really not that bad. At least not compared to, like, Spaced Out or a lot of shit in Warp 4. Look, dog, as long as you, like, stay focused in, like, bracket on, like, 1 to 2 characters, maybe 3, you're good playing as many pockets as you want, honestly. Especially if you're just playing online for the hell of it. I just like giving you shit because I feel like every time I see you tweet about Smash or talking about picking up a new character, I'm like, ha, that was me in Smash 4. There was a period of time in Smash 4 before the last year, because in the last year... Hold on. Let me not fuck this up. This incredibly easy thing that I like to die in. Okay. There was a period in Smash 4 the year before, before the last year, because in the last year I just switched back to Diddy Kong. But in the year before that in Smash 4, I just cycled between 3 sword characters. I just played Cloud, Marth, and Lucina. And sometimes I played Corrin, but I usually played Marth and Lucina. You hate okay, Lucina was fucking hype in Smash 4. Lucina was cool as shit in 4. I was on the Lucina is really good train before everybody else was. Like, actually. Like, I remember, like, people were hyping up Marth because of MKLeo. And then I was like, hey, guys, Lucina's also really good. And they're like, nah, Lucina's just shitty Marth. And then, like, fucking Redacted started playing her. And it's like, oh, guys, oh my god, guys, Lucina's so good. And I'm like, really? If only somebody had told you guys that. You made Little Mac in Smash 4. I mean, that's better than maining him in Ultimate. Main Puff in Smash 4. There's nothing worse than that, really. Except for, I guess, maybe maining Ganon in Brawl. Bowser in Melee is definitely also down there. Funnily enough, there's a 2022 post Brawl community tier list, so like updated tier list for like the more modern meta, and like Bowser fucking plummeted, which is crazy because he was already bottom tier. But I think Bowser is like 3rd from the bottom on that 2022 tier list. Bro, they somehow put Zelda above, like, 3 characters, and I was like, I was under the impression that Zelda's just, like, almost, like, Ganondorf levels of dog shit in Brawl. I couldn't possibly fuck this up, right? I didn't even realize I was on a pace. Just casually talking about Smash, I'm like, oh shit, I'm like 36 seconds ahead. Why is that a split? Because when I made these splits back in like 2017, I was like, I must have a split for every level. And I'm just like, I don't know, dude. And then, like, when I thought about it, I was like, why is that a split? But then I thought it would be funnier to make that a split as opposed to just getting rid of it. Don't die now. Well, thankfully, in this version, they give you 2 masks, so that's really hard. But it is very easy to miss a shot. So, we'll see what happens. Haha, fuck you, Cortex. Yeah, I agree, Trub. It's about the culture to have the Great Hall split. Thank you for the good luck, Jamie. Now give me a GG.
What can I say? I'm a natural.
Oh, that went so much better than yesterday, dude. God, I can stop running this shit now. Was there even, like, anything bad? I think it was just... I died in Generator Room, and, like, that's it. Yeah, I think it was just Generator Room. Oh, I died in Upstream also, but it was at the plant, which is right after a checkpoint, so... Yeah, it's a PB. That's the goal time I was going for, was 44. Also, Lorenzo, you should go to Xanadu Origins and play Brawl.